the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 19. As in water, face answereth to face, so the heart of man to man. Okay, first and foremost, like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rekah Kwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole free elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And we're about to know who are fully persuaded. All right, because the men of the Lord or the men in the truth or in the know have been granted the opportunity to speak freely on the fact of, all right, that they're 10 toes down for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Well, the revealing of hearts is about to happen, man. All right. See, a man can hide pretty much behind, his words. All right. But there's actions that back up those very words, man. All right. The unspeakable things or the things spoken are translated into the actions, man. All right. At least what you have been spoken, if it's not displayed through action, then it's just nothing but another thought at the end of the day, man. Which a man mind want to tell him 7 times more than a watchman, man. All right. But it is that which lies in your heart is what ultimately brings about the displaying of your heart. You see, because your heart, all right, your heart is where you need to be fully persuaded at. Matter of fact, let me get that. All right, I'm gonna come back to this Proverbs 19, 27 and 19, because that's heavy. It's a heavy precept, and it's going into the revealing of a man's heart, man. But I won't get that fully persuaded in Romans. It's Romans 14 and 5. It says, one man esteemeth one day above another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. All right. Hey, he that regarded the day regarded it unto the Lord. Now, we understand, what this mean right here, right? So we're going to get this word to be fully persuaded in a strong.
Strong's G 4135. Pleirafareo.
Yeah.
Pleirafareo.
It says to bring full, to make full, right? And our job is to what? Make full proof of the ministry, man. And we're going to be able to show that through our actions. I'm going to pull that next. Abaratazah. This the point. Well, there's a couple points in this. To cause a thing to be shown to the full. You see? And what is that thing? The thing of ours is this truth. It says to fulfill the ministry in every part. It says to fulfill the ministry in every part. Well, every part of this ministry, all right, it's the what? It's the faith part, right? It's the diligence, okay? It's the sacrifice, and ultimately what? It may be that debt too. So there's a end thing. That's why Paul said, what? I have kept the faith. I have finished the course. I kept the faith. I have finished the course. All right? To fulfill the ministry in every part. Now, let me get this real quick, right? It says, this 2 Timothy 4 and 5. It says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. You see? So to make full proof of the ministry, all right, is to bring something to full. And how the Lord is going to do that with us is by what? The trying of our hearts, man. Let me pull this up real quick. It's a lot. Bear with me. So, well, you know what? Well, I'm looking for that, right? Because the trying of our faith, man, a man's error is in his trial. Man, matter of fact, his reasoning is in his trial. The trial of a man reasoning. Salakia. Yes, Sirach 27:5. The furnace proveth the potter's vessel, so the trial of man is in his reasoning. Well, to bring it to full, all right, our trial of our minds or heart, where our hearts are on trial, and sure to come in the upcoming days, as we could see the calamities, all right, getting what? More greater and greater, all right. It's time that the Lord put his vessels to the test, man. All right. So if we want to know men's hearts, well, you about to see it, man. You about to see the revealing of men's hearts, man. That's why it's our job to be fully persuaded. It says a thing that have been accomplished. So when you were persuaded in something, it already been done. You just got to get to the meat of doing it. To fill one with any thought, conviction, or inclination, to make one certain, convince one, to be fully convinced or assured. You see? All right. Let's see if we got another one in here. That's heavy, man. So the Lord is about to test out if we have made full proof of this ministry. Because the ministry speak about counting the cost. All right. Yeah, of a surface covered in every part. All right, that's part of being fully persuaded as well, man. All right, let me get back to this. So like, yeah, 2 Timothy 4:5. But watch thou in all things, endure frictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. Let's see what they're saying in 2 Timothy. All right, or the full proof, because we understand that every idle word shall be accounted in the day of judgment. Well, the Lord have heard us say that of course we bought it, man. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being, all right, about it for the Lord. You got to be ready to be offered, man. When your departure is at hand, as Timothy said, man, or Paul, all right. This is the word make full proof. Same thing as I just read, all right. Same thing, okay? So that goes hand in hand. But this is back in Proverbs 27:19, all right? It says you about to get your chance to be famous, all right? Because pretty much, all right, if you want the fame or be infamous for something, well, you gotta be infamous in the kingdom of heaven. Like that should be your only goal or angle, man. And in order to be famous, all right, you gotta show your heart, man. All right, your heart gonna have to discover itself. Matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, it says as water face reflects face, so man's heart reveals the man. All right, I'm gonna stand that same book and get Proverbs. All right, 18:2, right? Because this was about to happen. It says Proverbs 18:2. A fool had no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. Well, a wise man who had delight in understanding, his heart may discover itself too. All right, discover that that his integrity was not compromised, man. All right, or that which lied in him. He's about to get a chance to the Lord about to see if we bought what we showed, man. All right, because while the pressure not on, it's easy to sit back and do a video or a lesson, all right, and say what you gonna do for the Lord and how you gonna do it. I mean, this is a common thing talked about amongst, this house down here in GMS Louisiana Saints, and I'm pretty sure this talked about amongst brethren, around the full corner or the four winds of the earth. All right. there's men who sound real, okay, tough, I would say. And this is of course, a video of edification, of understanding, man, that you're gonna have to pray to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, all right, that you don't fold. All right. You can find men who had the greatest faith in the world and still at a moment of time was faithless. But then you find men who had the greatest faith in the world at a time where they overcame that, man, and became some of the faithfuls. All right. So it's a give and take, man. It's a tug of war. It's a pull. Okay, but this is it's a rock. Yeah, it's a rock. (13 and 25). It says, the heart of a man changing his countenance, whether it be for good or evil. Well, once again, your heart is about to show itself, all right? The revelation of man's hearts is about to be on display. All right, the Lord about to unveil what a man has, all right, has wrapped up, or put in his life. All right, because like you say, you can store a lot of wisdom and understanding, but if your heart don't discover it, all right, in that time, or you forget it, or you don't lean on it, what good is it that you stored it up, man? All right. The heart of a man changeth his countenance, whether it be for good or evil. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance. Well, right now, right, though yet we're in the house of mourning, we haven't, of course, endured those times when we running from, all right, when death is to our left flank and to our right flank. Okay, right now, it's easy to say what you gonna be able to do for the Lord, man. It's real easy to say that right now. All right. It's a whole nother animal. All right. when the element of comfortability done been totally rearranged. All right. When you're running for your life, you're in a freezing cold. You don't know where your next meal gonna come. All right. Then shall a man's heart be known. You see? Right now, yeah, you could tell a man's heart from his action, the way he doing this truth. All right. The work he putting in. That's not to take away nothing from what we doing. But there's an ultimate trying of our hearts. All right. That's shortly to come. But this is let's see. Yeah. This Proverbs 4 and 23. And this one going to be a long vid, just to the point. All right. Just wanted to get this, man. An exhortation to the Akim. All right. It says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life, man. Yeah, man. Keep your heart with diligence, man. All right. Because, hey, why would the Lord need to tell you to keep your heart or guard your heart? All right. Matter of fact, let me get this word diligent right here.
Strong's H 4929. Mishmar.
Yep.
Mishmar.
It says the place of confinement, prison, jail, guard, post, watch, guardhouse. All right. A deposit, a usage. All right. To ward or watch. To keep in, man. To guard, to watch, to retain. So, hey, keep your heart with all diligence, man. Meaning what? Watching over your heart that you may perform that which is the good out of the abundance of the heart, man. All right? Because in that day, man, hey, this day coming, it's about to be like no other, man. But this is Sirach. Man, you could tell. You should feel it in the air like being a seagull, man. This is it. All right? The rehearsing is almost over, man. It's time to show how well you put that this rehearsal into your spirit. All right? When it's time to what? Act on it. All right? This is Sirach 26 and 18. As the golden pillars are upon the sockets of silver, so are the fair feet with a constant heart. All right. So have your heart in constancy, man. Meaning what? Are relying and dependent upon the Lord, man. All right. And pray that the Lord allow you to keep your life or your heart in that day, man. All right. Because we're going into an hour of temptation where we don't know. Okay, we know that there is a grave danger, but we don't know the danger. All right, we don't know what the Lord gonna push towards us. But ultimately, the men of the Lord have already gotten a victory and done won, man. They're already fully assured in their hearts are fully persuaded. You see? So make sure that you pray to the Lord that he fully persuade your heart to fear him, all right? To continue to fear him and continue to trust in him with all thy diligence, man. All right? That you may be what? Secured in the day of evil. So with that, Abu Ratazah, Lord willing, was edifying. Until the next time, I'm going to say shalom.